10 days, 2 weeks, our emphasis has been on trying to get the ball to the paint. Sometimes you can do that off the pass, especially when Bruce is in there, when Dom gets low inside position or off the bounce. Our biggest problem has been we've tried to attack the strong side of the floor. Our ball movement hasn't been as good. I thought today the ball turned, which allowed us to have some driving lanes. And obviously when Bruce is in the game, we're trying to play through him, most especially when it's in a one-on-one situation. So we were trying to make sure he touched it. Anytime you hear me say touch, I'm telling our guards, let the big guy touch it. And we've got 4 or 5 actions to do that. And tonight, we were able to get the ball to Bruce and he made huge plays for us.
Do you think tonight was evidence of how good y'all could be when you get that consistent scoring?
Well, I think, as I told the team afterward, this really should be the new standard. Florida was leading the SEC at 4-0. They'd already gone and blown out A&M at A&M. They had won at Missouri in their last outing. They've been playing very good basketball. And I look at these numbers and we're +9 on the glass. We don't turn it over. Our inability to make a shot was troubling, as it has been for about a month, especially in league play. But I thought our group really grew up. When we were down 8 with about 12 to play, they hit back-to-back threes, and we didn't flinch. Kel came down and hit a 3. Dre hit a hard shot. We went through Bruce. Next thing you know, the game's back tied. It was a 1-possession game from then on out. And to see us shoot 60% in the second half against a team as good defensively as Florida certainly is promising.
You've also talked earlier in the season about guys not making the SEC plays or winning plays. I think Bree had that charge after the turnover. They're in with them in the left. TD tips the ball alive before Bree gets fouled. I mean, you guys seem like you're making those.
Those are winning plays, and when Bruce got on the floor for loose balls, we win the loose ball 50-50 battle, 10-6. We were pretty efficient we shot 10 more balls than them in the paint. To your point of just trying to get the ball close to the basket, don't settle. And then when you do that, opportunities arise and you make plays. It also helps that you make your free throws, which, again, this team has to do.
Andy, you said you guys have begun to look into the post more. Why the change there?
Well, Bruce is getting more experienced, and he's the guy that we're trying to go through, obviously. Many times when they played Kolochov, number 4, at the 4, it makes us go awfully small, but then they're small, which puts Bruce in a one-on-one against the other team's 5 at the basket. They had foul trouble. Hayes only plays 15 minutes. They're starting 5, so we felt like we had a matchup that we could exploit.
Only 1 field goal I think they had over the last 7 minutes. I mean, defensively, from TD's chase down block, just seems like that building on maybe some defensive improvement momentum that y'all
really defensively in SEC play has really not been our issue, save for the second half against Auburn, because we were so inefficient offensively. We allowed them to kind of avalanche us offensively. But I think we're in the top 3 or 4 in defensive efficiency in the league. We've certainly shored up some of the areas that were causing us issues. We've still got a long way to go, but we're much better than we were a month ago. Offensively tonight was very promising. Shared the ball, 17 assists off 25 made field goals, shoot 60% in the second half, make your free throws. Get to the offensive glass, keep balls alive. That's our formula for success.
In the second half, you guys shot 60%, like you said. In the first half, you shot 30. What was the main difference? Was it more efficient shots?
And I think our ball movement was a little bit better. We were still trying to go through Bruce. If you remember, Bruce, I want to say he had 10 or 12 at the half, because we were trying to make a concerted effort of throwing it close and don't settle. Let's play inside out. And in the second half, quite frankly, we just made more shots. We first half we're 2 for 10 from 3, and the second half we're 4 for 8. But a lot of that was just based on ball movement.
Thoughts on Burnett? 4 for 4 in the second half, coming off the flu, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was huge for us. He's a Miami native, so this one obviously has significance for him. He's a kid that's a veteran, and he needs to play like a veteran, and he certainly did tonight.
What was his health like, Andy? Was he fatigued at all?
Yeah, a little bit. We weren't prepared. It's one thing to lose your leading scorer. It's another thing to lose your leading scorer at 9 a.m. on the day of the game, and you just don't really have any preparation. You practiced the night before. So we did the best we could. We tried to hold it in the road, and it backfired on us. But he comes back, and he didn't do much the next day, but he started feeling better, a little bit groggy. I certainly didn't know that he would be capable of playing 35 minutes, but it's amazing. You make a couple shots. I think he made his first shot. And again, because of the importance of the game, and he understands the importance of holding home floor, most especially against his native state, he was a guy that wanted to be on the floor.